I'm Zeb Moss. I grew up in the Ashland Heights community. When the Lord called me into ministry, I moved to Gardner Webb. That's where Evelyn and I met.
I am Evelyn Moss. I grew up in the Round Hill Baptist Church in Union Mills.
We got married in 1952 after we had both graduated from college. We felt called somehow that we wanted to do more worldwide, and we made a commitment in 1957 in Ridgecrest to go to Africa as missionaries.
The Lord just went before us and helped us all the way.
We served 38 years altogether. We started out in Zambia, and then I was asked to head up our media work. We developed films that could be used on television without charging us because it was made in Africa. And we began what was called the Bible Way Correspondence School. And we had about 25 people show up in the next Sunday. And therefore a new church was born that way. But Evelyn went to a new nursing school that had begun near us too in our town.
So I went and just thought I would ask if I could start a choir. And they helped me to create a choir using their language and with their music.
And that's what we were doing, preparing like seed by the sower for it to grow and develop so we could see the Lord raising up leadership.
To be able to communicate the gospel, that is the most wonderful thing, is to see a new Christian born and to be able to pray for the people that He's called you to work with and to teach them how to pray. That's what we need.
Even high school students should get in touch with the International Mission Board. There's so many opportunities now that have not been available before. The role of the pastor is paramount in teaching, training, and it is upon us to also see that other people hear the gospel. Well, thank you for letting us share with you, and thank you for supporting the missions not only locally but worldwide, and we're grateful for that.
Hello, my name is Daryl Cornett. I am the pastor at Aberdeen First Baptist Church, and our church is part of the Sand Hills Baptist Association. And I just wanted to say how delighted I am that we are looking at launching the Moss Endowment for missions and for pastoral education. Both of those things are dear to our church, and I hope to all the churches, about supporting missions, but also about calling out the called and helping them to get equipped. I can't think of anyone in our association to better honor than Zeb and Evelyn Moss by naming this endowment after them. Their years of service on the field, their service within our association, the way they have nurtured not only in our church but also across our association a passion and a love and an involvement in missions. So I hope that your church, as well as mine, will begin to think forward and intentionally about ways in which to invest part of what we do into this endowment that will continue to perpetuate itself and to keep on giving into the future, even after we're gone, to help for the cause of missions, to help with pastoral education. So whether that means participate in an annual special offering for this endowment, whether that means putting it into your church's budget as part of your giving, even if you start very small, or maybe you as an individual begin to think about your estate planning and that type of thing. Ways in which you can leverage the resources God has given you, given to your congregation, to go into this endowment that can be used for the kingdom's work, both in missions and both in equipping pastors for the sake of the kingdom and for the glory of God. So let me just encourage you to get on board by supporting this endowment, and let's see what we can do together as an association through this. Thank you.